Hi guys, it's Rosa Roberts here from Sketchout, and in this vlog I wanted to just introduce you to Elizabeth Gilbert's ideas on ideas, basically. So this is written about in her book Big Magic, which there is a little vlog about, already in this playlist. And I just love the way that she understands ideas and inspiration. So she thinks that ideas are kind of floating around in the ether and are alive and have energy to be made manifest by human collaborators. Okay, so if you think about it, there's humans walking around on the surface of the earth, and then there's ideas also kind of floating around in the ether, and they are looking for human collaborators to make them manifest. Okay, so I kind of imagine it from what she describes as them knocking gently on our head saying, hi, I'm here, I exist, can you help me become real? And I always used to just think of ideas as, you know, kind of sometimes popping up in my own head, but she really thinks that they're outside of us, and that, you know, they'll knock on my head, but they also might knock on somebody else's head who might be able to make them happen as well. And she says that this is true for all types of ideas. So it could be political ideas, creative ideas, business ideas. So they are looking for the ideal human collaborator. So the person with the skills and the resources to make them happen. But also that those human collaborators need to be open enough to these ideas, kind of knocking on their heads, to hear them really, to really be open to their existence. Okay, so most of the time we're all wandering around being knocked on the head by different ideas, but we're not really paying attention because we're busy, or, you know, we are kind of angry with someone else, or, you know, we're off in our own world or whatever, and so we don't really pay much attention. But just every so often, you know, we are open enough and we do listen to one of these ideas, and we start kind of pondering it and really taking it seriously, and then things start to happen. And I just love this idea. It's just a whole new way of thinking about things. And for me, I definitely think that Sketchout started off like that as an idea. So I had this idea of starting drawing workshops in museums in London because they were full of such fantastic statues and artworks to draw, and yet no one was really kind of running classes inside the public space of these museums. So for a while, you know, it kind of turned over in my head, and I imagine that as inspiration kind of knocking on me, kind of saying, hey, you know, maybe you could make this happen. You've got experience teaching art. You're an artist yourself. You've drawn in museums before in the past in London when you were at school. You know lots about the different types of museums in London. You could make a website. You could put an email out to your friends, you know, just giving me the sort of ideas and working with me to make Sketchout happen. Okay, that was the idea. I had the things that I could bring to it, and together we worked together to make it happen. Now, I'd been thinking about Sketchout for a while before I actually started running any classes, and when I read Liz Gilbert's description of how she understands ideas, it just made perfect sense to me. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you really, because I think it's a really interesting way of thinking about ideas. So yeah, maybe, you know, think, is there an idea that's been tapping on your head for a while? Okay, I probably should stop doing this tapping motion now. It's getting a bit annoying, but yeah, you know, is there an idea that's been calling you as a human collaborator, and you maybe haven't been quite open to it enough for a while? So just something to think about. Okay, bye.